On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. This is taken around the 12. Cross up the football. It is going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead, he ends up putting it on the carpet.
So they look for the little rubber pellet shootout. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, it's touchdown.
A bunch of them go up when they're not trying to get to the football, don't they?
His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Does a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on the receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Well, Mahomes finding his corner Hardman for the KC first. Now Mahomes. Gonna set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown! Clyde Edwards-Helaire from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but
not much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go. 11.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Joe, why are you dropping back so fucking far? God damn.
Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they're chasing.
They were 12 disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. And it'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
They'll use them out in the backfield and sometimes bend a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Burrow. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Got a man, complete. Steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Burrow.
Turn around.
This one that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had a pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because we had to make on hit to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski. Maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. After 1, 7-0, RDA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. One thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 15-0.
The score, Chiefs 14, Bengals 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. It looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the kick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call them one drive of success. Yes, there are things that they got because they found some play calls that work. Now, they're going to build another drive. Find a go toward the turnover the play did on the last one.
And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked in right at the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones, the all-pro defensive tackle, there to make the play defensively. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Burrow on 3rd down. And now,
oh my God. Oh, man.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete.
He need to be benched.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's blocked by Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point.
Is on target, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On 2, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with McAllister. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Here we go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 1, ready?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Hey, can.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete. Down inside the 10. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Here's Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11, 11, 11. 11 empty, 11 empty.
Third and goal, Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure gets...
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll go again to Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tap.
Touchdown! Travis Kelce with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Hey, we gotta go score.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
From the 44, Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. He gets this in the hands of Mixon, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he powers his way up past the 30. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. To throw, it's Mahomes. And quickly to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On first down, Mahomes. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Mahomes going to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now it's Mahomes again. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He's got Burton here. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game.
He's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
I just been playing shitty-ass defense all fucking night.
Now Mahomes. This is caught.
These motherfuckers
In for the Chiefs touchdown.
one dimension.
Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And he's got a Bengals first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way. The game one, they call you run to set up the pass, but I think we discussed it. This NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it. And that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? He's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick, more than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So in search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. We got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he gets us from inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 out of the 11. Now it's Burrow. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Gotta go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow.
Oh, my God,
And it's
bro.
tipped out the goal line.
Good guy, dog.
The Chiefs are